Variables and like terms. A variable just holds a place for a number, and any letter can be used. In this first expression, I have a number added to 6. Once I know what that number is, I can simplify that. Here, I'm going to do 3, and then I'm going to subtract 7 times some number. Here I have 3 different numbers in my expression, so I have to use 3 different variables. I'm going to put a t and an s and an r. And once I know what those numbers are, then I could do 2 times the number minus 3 times the other number, plus 6 times that last number squared. An expression is a combination of variables and numbers and operations. An expression does not contain an equal sign. An equation does have an equal sign. It's got an expression on one side of the equals and an expression on the other side of the equals. Here we have 2 expressions, 2x minus 6 and 5x plus 2. And because we put an equal sign in the middle, now we have an equation. A term is part of an expression that's added or subtracted. So if I have this expression, 3x squared plus 4x plus 3, there's 3 terms, a 3x squared, a 4x, and a 3. Those are the terms, the things that are added or subtracted. Each term has 3 parts. A variable, that would be the x, an exponent. For example, in the 3x squared, the exponent is the 2. And the coefficient. The coefficient is the number that's in front of the variable. So it's the multiplier. So we're going to identify the coefficient, the exponent, and the variable for each of these terms. The coefficient in the first one is 7. The exponent is 3, and the variable is x. Here we have a coefficient of negative 8, an exponent of 2, and a variable of x. A coefficient of 2, when there's nothing there for the exponent, then we're just going to say the exponent is 1. X to the first is just an x. X squared is x times x. The variable is x. The next one is negative 3, exponent of 2, and a variable of x. Coefficient of 7, exponent of 1. Good. And a variable of x. Now, the last one's a little tricky. Let's do the exponent first because that's obvious is 5 and the variable is x. What's the multiplier? How many x to the fifths do I have? Well, I only have 1 of them. It's 1 times x to the fifth. But we don't write 1 times the x to the fifth. It's just understood. Like terms, in a like term, the only thing that can be different is the coefficient. Just the number in the front is the only thing that can be different. So these 3 are like terms because the variable and the exponents match. The only thing that's different is the coefficient. Like terms can be added or subtracted. So I've got 3x's and 5x's. That's 8x's. Notice on the next problem, those are like terms because the y squared and s match. The only difference is the coefficient. So 8 of those minus 3 of those is 5 of those, 5y squared s. Now, what about this problem? M cubed minus x cubed minus 7m cubed. Well, the only like terms I have are those. I've got a positive 1 m cubed, so I've got 1 of those minus 7 of those. I've got minus 6 m cubes. Now, the x cubed doesn't have any like terms, so you just have to write it down like that, and that would be the problem simplified.